This educated, brilliant black woman representing over 750,000 people is engaging in verbiage and rhetoric for the streets.
Stephen A. Smith has some words for Jasmine Crockett, as do a lot of people these days. I feel like she's just on everybody's mind, or everyone's on her. Well, actually, Trump's on her mind. And then she says something about him because of how big of a figure he is. I mean, he's the president of the United States. Then everyone's got something to say about what she has to say about him. And it's just like a repetitive cycle. And Stephen A. Smith's calling her out in a nice way. But before we get into that, I want to remind you guys to subscribe to RTN News, because it ensures to YouTube that you're enjoying these videos, and in turn, they will continually show up in your feed and they'll push it out to more people. I'm Titus. Let's get into this video.
This educated, brilliant black woman representing over 750,000 people is engaging in verbiage and rhetoric for the streets. And that's fun when you're in the streets. How many of y'all bring the streets to the table when you at the negotiating table trying to get a deal done? How many of you are able to think that for a second that you're able to bring street verbiage to Capitol Hill and that's going to work for you? You literally have senators and congressional figures on Capitol Hill on the side of the Republicans telling the networks, whether it's Fox News, News Nation, or anybody else, please, please, please put her front and center on camera. Why would they do that? Because they know it wins for them.
He's like, he's trying to put her on game. He's like, hey, let me help you. What you're doing is not working on your behalf. But I mean, this is the thing. I'm pretty sure, like I said, they're all friends. All their kids go to school together. All these politicians, right, left, they don't. Let me not say this. They don't care about this. Anyways, she I mean, I think it's just a part that she's playing. Like, it gets her more followers. It gets her more engagement. It gets people, everyone's eyes on her. And honestly, we all know there's no such thing as bad publicity, you know, unless you did something heinous. But like, if you're being loud and obnoxious, and it's like, you're gonna get this niche of people that are like, yeah, you know what, yeah. We love her. I'm sure she's got millions of followers on Instagram. We'll check while I play this next video for you guys. It's just like, she's playing the game. She's playing the political game, as they all do. And he's right. You know, they use her as a laughingstock on the right, and obviously the left will push her up and act like she's great. And it's just this duality. Like, you know, one side thinks she's insane and unhinged and stupid, and the other side thinks she's so intelligent, articulate, and calling out and destroying the right. It's just, there's a better way to go about this, I'm sure. And Stephen A is trying to give her game, put her on game. So I gotta play another one for you guys real quick. So let's check it.
I point to a Jasmine Crockett is because here's what I know. All I ever hear her doing is going off about Trump. Ladies and gentlemen, can I tell you what my belief is?
Yes.
I have no desire to be a politician. Let me reiterate that. And I appreciate House Leader, Democratic Leader Hakeem Jeffries speaking to me in the way that he did, by saying that I speak with the frustration of the American people, because you damn right I do. Let me tell you what gets me annoyed. And I hope Jasmine Crockett is listening to this. By the way, she's welcome on the show. When you go on national television and you call in the president of the United States out of his name, and you're being all disrespectful, as a representative in this country, do you believe the citizens of Texas sent you there to do that? They don't like him either. I'm talking about those who voted for her in all likelihood. But because he is who he is and he is in that position, they expect you to go to Capitol Hill and figure out a way to maneuver yourself through that terrain to work in a fashion that's going to facilitate getting things done on behalf of your constituents. That's your job.
That's all these politicians' job, but none of them do it. This is not solely a Jasmine Crockett issue, but he's right. And also, just so you guys know, 2.2 million followers. Jasmine Crockett has 2.2 million followers. And every time she posts, she is paid, unless it goes to the government or something. But I'm sure it's not. It's probably a personal page. So it's just like, these people are. They're not. I swear, people get into politics for money, not for change. But you're right. Stephen Smith, every politician should be acting like that. What did these people put me into office for? Let me help them get what they wanted me to do for them. what I told them I would do for them, what I could do for them. So
that's your job. Excuse my language on Sirius XM, but it ain't your job to say he ain't worth a damn. That's not your job. Anybody can do that. He's a deal maker. And if you figure out a way to make him look good in any way, quid pro quo is something he lives by. He'll reciprocate. If you know that, why you can't figure it out? Is that hard?
I want to figure it out, Steven. So you're not getting about these politicians. Why would they want to fix things if they can make a bank by keeping things the same or making it worse for us? Not everyone, I'm sure there's people in there that actually want to make change, but there's so many that don't. That it's just like, that's why we are where we are. Anyways, we have another video of this. There's a woman, I don't even know, the Native Land Pod has some words they want to say to Stephen A. Smith. 2 men and 2 women on this pod, and this woman goes off on Stephen A. So let's check it out.
It's so disheartening to me. It's frustrating, one, because anytime we speak on this, it's like we, man haters and all this. But I feel such confidence in Black men. I've never bought into the idea that all these Black men are voting for Trump. Like, they vote overwhelmingly Democrat. We're pretty much in line with each other. What you all are saying is no, they are, and the data shows that there have been inroads among Black men. I want to ask why, because it is frustrating to me, and it feels heartbreaking, to be honest, because we are impacted by this system as well. It's not a matter of who's impacted worse. We're impacted differently. We sit at the intersection of being Black and being women. And so when men are frustrated with this system, it feels like they fight us. And I would put Stephen A. Smith in that category too. I'm mad at y'all for having joy. I'm mad at y'all for having success. I'm mad at y'all for surpassing us on college campuses. And so it's a small sect of men that are so angry and hurt that they're willing to align with the people who oppress us. What am I getting wrong? Because if you listen to Stephen A. Smith and you find anything other than some absolute pure self-hating little energy nonsense from that half-witted idiot basking in the non-existent rays of his own ignorance, it is sad to me that he even gets an audience of Black men. Why aren't Black men right now saying, F Stephen A. Smith, we banning him, we not listening to his podcast, we're not watching his show anymore? That's what Black women do. We organize.
Yeah, but do you ask the question why?
Yes, tell me why.
So, by the way, I love the usage of adjectives.
I'm sure I messed it up somewhere.
And that's the problem. You're right. They do predominantly, Black men do predominantly vote Democrat, but it's been changing. It's been shifting. They have been voting more right. If that's not the solution, tell us what it is. But it's not like neither of these sides are for you. And that's just so weird. We argue right, left, and maybe your ideals align more with what they're propagating or preaching on one side or the other, and that's fine. But when have they ever done anything for you, actually? The system is the problem. And Stephen A. Smith has called out both sides. They don't want anyone to be both sides. That's what's so annoying about both, like right and left. They both, you're all or nothing. If you're moderate, they'll tell you, the left will say, oh, when they say they're moderate, it really just means that they're right-leaning and they're scared to say it. You're just scared to say it. If you're left-leaning, even a little bit, the right will say, oh, they're woke. It's like, or I just don't agree fully with both of you. Maybe that's an option. That's allowed, by the way. You don't get to dictate how my mind works and operates and what I think, because you can't fathom that it's opposing anything that you believe. It's so ridiculous. I can't stand this. But yeah, Jasmine Crockett could, and not even just her, every politician can figure out what Stephen A. Smith was saying. How to represent your constituents is what all politicians should be actually actively trying to do. And if you're going to pump up Donald Trump's ego to actually do something beneficial for the American people, do it. Simple as that. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to comment down your thoughts below. I can't wait to see your thoughts, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.